Now to talk about home gardening, and our good friend Sally Cunningham joins us now live from Kenmore this morning. Good morning, Sally. What's going on?
Good morning. I'm in one of the gardens that you can see today on the Kenmore Garden Walk, and I hope lots of you are going to get out and see this one or the Lancaster one. I'm in the home of Annie and Built Lands, and these people are so creative. If you look at what they've done with that little deck that they built themselves, the sense of art they have, they've had a lifelong interest in architecture, and they've taken these pillars and painted them to fit the house, the placement of the pot, the dawn redwoods that they planted there. That's a wonderful, wonderful tree that has a shaggy bark. And we're going to move to the back of their property now. And we're taking a little bit of a walk through the trees here. Josh is excellent at finding us. But I'm going to get down here and show you this little inner courtyard, which is such a sanctuary. There's Bill sitting in one of his steps. And come on this way. I'm going to talk with Annie. And this is Annie Lands, and this is such a wonderful courtyard. When you see the art that they have found everywhere, Annie, why on earth do you go to all this trouble to share it with the public? This is your haven, and I know you're an open garden, and you're on this garden walk. Why do you do this?
Well, I hope it inspires other people to do the same thing. You can do a lot with a very frugal budget, which we've been working with for years. And it's just interesting to try and put it all together. And I've had an interest in landscape design and architecture, ancient history, and it all sort of came together in this yard.
Oh, and we're looking at some of the statuary that you've captured, and we understand you've got this here and there. You've gone to, where do you find some of your statuary?
Some of the area nurseries, some of the architectural reuse places. We've scavenged, we've looked all over in our travels for anything that we can possibly utilize.
Oh, it's wonderful. And this patio that you're looking at, Annie built herself with her own strong hands. It's remarkable. And there's Built in the background. I can take a quick garden question while we look at more of this garden because it's just astounding.
All right, Sally, our first caller is Debbie in Williamsville. Go ahead, Debbie.
Hey, Deb.
Hi. Yes, I have some garlic. The stalk. I have some garlic. The stalks have already dried up, and I just want to know if I should pick it out of the ground and how do I get it to come up next year.
I think the garlic is finishing early this year, like everything else is going into flower and seed sooner. So you let the garlic dry in place, and then you pull it. You can try some. I'd say take some now and leave some in the ground for longer. If there's any green, it'll keep maturing. But the key thing is to let it dry in place. I don't know if we have time for another question. I want to tell everybody, come to this. This is on McKinley Avenue in Kenmore. You will find where the Kenton Garden Walk headquarters is. Just come to town and look for it, or go to nationalgardenfestival.com. Lancaster has a tourism day too. If you haven't gotten to these gardens, they will blow you away. These people are so wonderful, and what they do in these little spaces is remarkable. So thank you to the Lands family. Thank you to all the gardeners out there. And hey, next week on Thursday and Friday, there's open gardens. You can come to this one on Thursday too, and then Garden Walk Buffalo. So see you next week.
All right, thanks, Sally.